Hi, I'm just continuing from this last video. There was a couple things that my guys they wanted me to emphasize, and I ran out of time. Go watch the last video. This won't make sense to you if you don't. But this whole system of our great grandparents passing belief systems and direction and guidance down through lineages, right, until it gets to us. This is like my guides are saying, this is how the people at the top of the globe that have been running this world like a corporation, it's so well oiled, guys, that they have made all of us, they have delegated to us the indoctrinated belief systems they want us to live from, specifically to disconnect us from our higher self. If we remembered and we recalled who we really were, go watch 2 videos ago where I explained from the time we come out of the womb how this starts. When we come out of the womb, we're connected to our higher self. We know who we are. We remember, we have past life memories. There's more and more children coming in right now with their memories, and we're starting to wake up, and I see a lot of amazing parents on TikTok sharing these messages. There's no way these children would know these things, right? And I see them get a lot of hate. The parents are getting a lot of hate, but these children are speaking truths. They just happen to be born into a family with a parent who's open-minded, who might have already broken free from the systems and structures of control, and they know that their children are wise. They know that we're born with this wisdom. They know that we're born with these memories, and they want those to be shared, versus the majority of us that we're told that it's not real, stop imagining, pay attention, sit still in school, get high grades on your homework so that you know how to participate in the system once you graduate, right? It's all of this belief systems passed down. But the people at the top of the globe, they're running this like a pyramid. All they're doing is pushing the messages through the parents who were once children. And when you're children, you learn it from your parents and you learn it from school. And then when you get out of school, you're watching the news, which reiterates all of this. You go to church, which reiterates all of this, right? Plus there's shame and guilt bestowed, in a lot of religions. If you're not a good little soldier, you could go to hell. You're not going to go to heaven. Go check out the account Out of the Matrix on TikTok. He has a lot of beautiful points that he's sharing, factual points. I'm channeling all this. I don't know. I haven't done research on a lot of this stuff. I'm channeling this, but it gets passed down, and mental illness gets passed down over generation. And my guides are saying a lot of times it's not mental illness. It's literally our physical bodies rejecting what we're being forced to do. We're rejecting what we're told we're allowed to do. We're rejecting what we're told who we are, what we're supposed to be doing, how we're supposed to live. There's a lot of children rejecting school, and they're being punished, or their parents are being told to put them on medication. It's because more and more children are coming in sensitive. They know this isn't real. They know this is not the way they're supposed to live, right? They can't pay attention to school. It's ADHD. Put them on pills. We got to dumb them down. We got to numb them out so that they will get this indoctrinated information. So when they're 18 and graduate, they will know exactly how they're expected to participate in society to support the systems. Go check out my series, the collapse of the 4 pillars, and the glue that holds it together. These are systems that have been around for years and years, thousands of years, guys. And I have to say, I'll just say it right now, I keep forgetting to say this, if this can resonate with someone, if you think the way this is being explained, because my guides give me the visuals, I try to draw it, but this is the best I can do. If you feel like this will resonate with someone, please share this with somebody else, because I know there's a lot of people out there talking about this. And I remember being a kid and hearing people talking about conspiracy theories. If you go do your research on conspiracy theories, you will find documentation on government websites that say it was a term created specifically to gaslight all of us when we started questioning the system. They literally created it to make us shut up. I remember hearing people talk about conspiracy theories when I was little, and it's like, oh, they're kooks. Once you start waking up, once you go through an awakening, you start questioning things, right? You really want other people to know the truth too. It's not our job to wake people up. It's our job to be there for them when they wake up. But sometimes the way something is explained differently might resonate with someone. So please share this if you think it will resonate with someone. And follow me if this content resonates with you, because there's a lot of this on this channel, on top of the Hollywood stuff my guides are having me channel to help with the awakening. So this is how we all get to the point where we're feeling anxious, or, you know, our job isn't bringing us joy. Oh, but we're going to get a raise, or we got your 401k or retirement plan to wait for us at the end of the line, right? Once we're no longer needed in the system, we are rejecting this, and our bodies are telling us that this isn't right through anxiety, skin rashes, diseases, viruses, illnesses, right? Mental disease. If somebody is rejecting the system, they used to, back in the day, I'm sure many of you have heard of this, go do your research on this. Remember the insane asylums where they're doing lobotomies? My guides say a lot of this comes from people rejecting the system or talking about this stuff. Well, let's go punish them. Let's put them away. Right? Or let's recruit them and send them and get them out into the military, where we can get even more indoctrinated information into their mind, right? Anyways, I'm just planting seeds here. What you do with information is up to you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm sharing what I'm channeling, and always do your own research. Just know that if you go to Google or Chrome or any of those systems, they're owned by the same people that own the media, that own the education system, that own the Western med system. They're the same people that own all of those systems. So you're going to just get regurgitation from those sites that you're going to find on the news, and then you wonder why you can't find anything else. So go to Telegram, go to Rumble, go to Gaia, Gaia. There are brilliant scientists, anthropologists, quantum physicists, and more sharing this information, but you're not going to find it on mass media. You're not going to find it on Google or Chrome. And they talk about some of these things from a different angle that might resonate with you as well. So please drop your comments below or questions. Does this resonate with you? What other questions have you had? You know, kind of existential questions about, you know, something doesn't feel right, or why things are the way they are. My guides are really wanting to share this information to help everybody really wake up and reclaim your power that was taken from you at birth through indoctrinated systems and through your caregivers who were also indoctrinated. Okay, so what they're saying, I didn't say in my last video, the key was forgiveness is key. They tell me all the time that forgiveness is healing, and that it literally will help you to actually start connecting to your higher self and help align you to your mission and purpose. Is when you forgive, when you realize that your parents are only doing, or your caregivers were only doing what they thought they were supposed to do. And how much trauma did they experience in childhood, right? How much did they try to reject the system in childhood, and then they were punished? Were they physically punished, verbally punished, emotionally punished, right? And then they forget some of that trauma, but then they are operating from a place of that trauma when they raise you. So they said forgiveness is key. I'll share one client example. I promised in the last video I would, and I ran out of time. But a beautiful client that I had a session with this week, and I get stuff like this all the time. I'm a soul contract channel. My guides share what your soul contracts are and your mission and purpose in this life, and the reasons behind your experiences and trauma to help you align your highest timeline and make sense of what's going on, so you can remove yourself from the things that are bringing you fear and anxiety and hate. Okay, but I had this beautiful client whose mother is holding money from her. That's my client's money, and she won't let her read the will. She won't let her see the proof of what's going on here. And what they showed me, basically, her mom doesn't want to give her the money, and she's really struggling. My client is a beautiful, amazing angel of love, and she's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to approach this. And my guide showed me that her mother was not shown love in childhood. That they have a soul contract together. My client had a soul contract to come and be a beacon of love for her mother. And she is a beacon of love, regardless of what her mother says or does. But her mother isn't remembering her soul contract. And so she's holding on to her daughter, and she's not giving her access to the money that's hers because she's worried about being left. She's been married, her mother has been married and divorced many times. And what my God showed me is that all comes from a place of not loving herself and not feeling worthy. And so she holds on to things really tight, and it comes across as really traumatic. It doesn't come across as love. It comes across as controlled and manipulated and all of that. So when you can understand the reasons for why your caregivers or partners or children are acting a certain way, it facilitates forgiveness, which heals, and you can connect to your higher self and hear your higher wisdom even better. I would love to know your comments on this. Drop them below. I love it when I can see you guys going back and forth in the comments and helping and supporting each other. It's so beautiful. Let me know what other things around these topics you want me to channel. This is really the main thing what my guides want me to share with you are tools on how to break free from the mental imprisonment and start manifesting and creating the life that you're meant to live. All right, see you in the next video.